Bella. Welcome to Bella Uncinetto. I'm Christina, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. I have a long-awaited package for you all. I'm looking down because it's right here on the ground. I finally got this today, and I've been waiting for this package and waiting for this package and waiting for this package. So I'm going to share it with you all, okay? So if you've been here for a little while, you remember that in December of 2025, I got an Advent box. But I didn't open that Advent box or use it until February. And in February, I did the opening of that to give it the respect that it was worth. And I'm really glad that I did because that yarn was absolutely amazing. And I made this table runner situation. It's really, really long, but it's up there. And it was from Wildflower Yarns. And I decided that I wanted to have more of this yarn. I was like, I need this in my life. This is absolutely something that I want to have on a regular basis. So I went on to this app that I have called Shop. And if a business participates in Shop Pay, you can pay through there, and it kind of protects your, not kind of, it does protect your like credit card information and things like that. Instead of giving your payment information to all of these different businesses, you can do it in one location, kind of like through PayPal or other things like that. So I reached out to her and I said, I see that you have this collection and I want to have it for the year, but it's already past January. January's over. So would I be able to still pay for the whole thing for the rest of the year, even though I can't get January? And she was like, I'm still working on January. I can get you January if you want it. And I was like, oh my God, that would be great, because she still had like a skein or two. And so I'm going to show you that. But I also got some other things. Yeah. So I know it's April, but I already have the information that March's subscription is on the way. So I paid for the whole year. I have the whole year. I paid for it, including shipping. It's on its way. But I'm going to be getting them at the end of each month. When she finishes dyeing them, she sends them out. So I have January and February here. March, I already have the shipping information. So hopefully I should have that soon, because I had it mailed to an Italian address, not the American one, because that was going to cost a whole lot more in shipping. And it's just lovelier to do it this way. I get it faster, and I don't have to pay as much in shipping. But let's see what we got, okay? So I love this bag. It's super colorful and fun. So let's see. I'm trying to like preserve the bag if possible, because it would be fun to like turn this inside out and tape it, and this be the inside of a package so I could reuse it, if that makes sense. Okay, it's all wrapped. So this is one, and this is another. Okay, so I don't know what's what because it's not labeled. And I don't know what to open first because I thought I ordered 4 other yarns and then I have January and February, but they're bagged 3 and 3. So I'm gonna So this bag has something extra in it. So I'm going to say that this is probably the subscription yarn. And this is not. Ooh. So I'm going to open this one first. And then we'll go from there. So let's see. Can you see? Can you see? I can't see. Okay, let's see. Okay, so if I'm correct, there should be 2 bluish ones with like neps on them, and then one kind of black and white one with like spots of color. Am I right? Tell me. Maybe? I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Okay, so there's this one. Okay, so now I have to open them up. Okay. Okay, so this is what I was thinking. We'll just open it all. Okay. And this, I think, goes with this. Okay. So, this was part of her Valentine's Day collection, these two. And they are called Confetti Gothic Heart. A whole lot of her yarn is pastel rainbow lusciousness, which is great if you like all of those things. Not a super big fan of like the pinks and all of that. If you've been around, then you know I do not like pink. But her Valentine's Day collection had a lot of like sparkly yarns and a lot of pinks and things. But this one really, really spoke to me. And this is an Aran. It's the Faye Aran / worsted yarn. And it's 100 grams. I don't know the yardage. It's not listed. But it's called Gothic Heart. And it has lovely little pops of color, rainbow color. I wanted to make like a cowl with these, and I figured one may not be enough, so I got 2. And then this one, oh, I was eyeing this one for a while on her oh no, it's coming apart. On her oh, I ripped it. Damn it. Okay, anyway, on her website. So I finally, when I saw this pop up, I was like, okay, I need to go ahead and get them and get this. And then the subscription came along, and oh my hat, it was so much. But anyway, this is called Starry Night, and this is the Fairy Tweed Nep DK, and it's 100 grams, and this is 85% superwash merino, 15% neps, and those are just the little tweedy bits on here. And then this is 100% superwash merino. So these are like, oh, you can't really see. They're very tonal. So this one is showing more of the light blue. This is showing more of the dark blue, but they are very similar. I mean, it's the same, but these are hand-dyed yarns. So they're gonna be different from each other, even though they could have been sitting in the same bath together, right? They're gonna be different. So, but it is a tonal situation. It's not all the same color. We have light blue, medium blue, a little bit darker blue. This has a lot of the dark blue that's showing, but I can see this light blue in here, and I can see some of the regular blue that's over here. So I'm sure that if I unhanked both of these, they would look a lot more similar than they do just in hang form. Okay? And they are so lush and squishy. I'm so excited for them. I did not have plans for this yarn when I saw it. I just knew that I wanted it. So I bought it. Okay, now let's get to the, oh, I got a sparkle. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Okay, so do I have my phone with me? Hold please. Okay, we're back. All right, so I was looking at my phone because I was going to show you because you can still get the Flower Fairy Club, but you will pay monthly now, I think. So the options are, you can get the full club or just the yarn. You can get a single skein, a sock set, a mini set, or a fiber braid. Okay, those are the options. And then there's 6 different options for for the yarn base. I'm not going to go through all of that for you, but every month she puts up kind of the inspiration picture. I'm a little confused because right now on here it says April's fairy is the fumitory fairy, but it says here that March is the chicory fairy, but it has the fumitory fairy up here. So I'm not real sure. I think she just maybe hasn't switched the description to April, which is fine, no problem. But you get kind of like an idea of the palette set of what it's going to be before you like do this. And she says it's inspired by The Flower Fairies by Cicely Mary Barker. Now, I have been on the hunt for the actual patterns to make those fairies because I know that they were published a couple years ago in the UK, and I tried so hard to get my hands on those, and I was unable to do that. So when I saw this and that it was inspired by those fairies, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this. If I can't have those patterns, I'm gonna get this, and fingers crossed, right, these will be. But when I messaged her, she didn't have the Sparkle DK for January. And I am very glad that I have it. So this is the Red Clover Fairy. And I got, for the subscription, I got the Sparkle DK because the Advent box I got was Sparkle DK. And it is so luscious. I mean, I'm feeling the Aran right now, and I'm feeling the Sparkle DK. The Sparkle DK is softer. It's definitely softer. Not by like a whole lot, but it's softer. I don't know what it is about this DK base, because even the Starry Night is softer than the Aran, and it's the DK, and it's not sparkle, but it's still softer. Okay, so this is the Red Clover Fairy, and I will take pictures because this blue light, especially on this green, is not. That's not the deal. Okay, and because there are a lot of inspirational photos, I don't know exactly what the yarn is going to look like. So it's a lot like the Lether Co subscription where, I mean, it was kind of a mystery in what you were going to get. So I kind of know, with this one, I kind of know the colors, but I have no idea what the yarn's going to look like, right? And she does beautiful work. Like, yes, this yarn is pink, but I can appreciate the beauty that's going into it. And I was thinking that I have so many patterns and pattern books that I've gotten recently that some of these would be really, really lovely in some of the blankets, because I know Lether Co. gave like different patterns or whatever, and I could use some of those, but I really think that putting these kind of like I did with the Lether Co. the one year where I put them all together in a blanket, if I find the right stitch, I might do that. And doing the pick and mix cowl with Ladybird Loves, we're doing some different stitches, and there are a couple that I've really kind of fallen in love with, so I want to maybe use some of those. But anyway, this is the Red Clover Fairy, and it is super beautiful, and there are so many just pops of color in through here. Oh, I will put up a picture of this. And then this is February. This is the Storkbill Fairy, and this one is gorgeous. The blues and the purples. Oh my. This is much more my speed, even though there is a little bit of pink in there. But it is even just like, you can see, it is so beautiful. So these will be coming every month. And then you do get a little, this is the part of the full club. This is the other part of the full club. I have no idea what it is. We'll see. Oh my, don't fall out. Okay. Oh, that's a stitch marker, the Storkbill Fairy. That's cute. Look at that. I'd be so afraid I'm going to break it. I'm so afraid I'm going to break it. This says, you may not be everyone's cup of tea, but don't forget about those that are absolutely delighted by you. It's a cute sticker. Life is short. Don't be afraid to mix it up. It's cute. And then this is a sticker for the Storkbill Fairy, which is awesome. This is what the Storkbill Fairy says. The little information behind all of that. And then this is the Red Clover Fairy. I'm assuming because I was late that I didn't get the other pieces. If that's what comes with it every month, I have no idea. Maybe this just came with it. I don't know. Maybe this was the whole of January. But this is the Red Clover Fairy. So you can kind of see the inspiration behind the pictures. This is upside down. So the saying is this way, but it's printed upside down. That's okay. And then this is the Storkbill Fairy. And then I have some Yorkshire tea. It's a good thing I can drink Yorkshire tea. So that is January and February and the other yarn that I bought. I'm going to put this up here with my stickers, as I have some stickers. And then this up take to the kitchen. And then all of these little lovelies I am going to put right here. That way they don't fall off and get stepped on and broken. Okay, so I have my Starry Night, which any suggestions that you have for this would be lovely. I need to find a stitch to go with this for the blanket, and then a cowl pattern. And if I have enough, I might do cowl and fingerless gloves, because this is an Aran weight, so it's gonna work up pretty quickly. And I think that'll be real nice. All right, so what was your favorite? Did you like the Confetti Gothic Heart? Did you like the Starry Night? Do you like the Fairy Flower collection? Right, this is the Storkbill and this is the Red Clover Fairy. Let me know what your favorite was, and I will definitely put a link to her shop down below. She is so wonderful and so willing to work with you and help you figure things out. I am grateful that she agreed to let me hop on even after it had all started. So let me know what you think, and if you have any suggestions for any of the yarns, even if it's something that I already have plans for, let me know in the comments below. I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts. Until I see you again, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!